Hello and welcome to the workshop where today we're looking at something rather attractive.
And it's definitely not me.
Or me.
No, we've got a brand new range of couplings from Rusty Rails Modelling, and we're going to give you a little walk through what they do, how they work, and how we've used them on our own layout.
So first and foremost, what are they?
Okay, so these are a new type of magnetic coupling. Obviously, magnetic couplings have been quite a popular thing for double O gauge over the last few years. We've seen different versions come from different manufacturers, range of different materials used in making them, from resin, 3D printed ones to injection molded types. These new ones by Rusty Rails Modelling, they are a resin body, and they've got a really powerful magnet in the end of them, and they're designed to be simple that they plug into standard NEM coupling pockets.
And I gather quite a bit of research has gone into doing these.
Yeah, so we've put a lot of time into developing the couplings to make sure they are not just the right shape to fit the right type of rolling stock, but also the right length to avoid buffer lock, but also to make the manufacturing process work as well. So actually they're really strong and stable in terms of how the magnets are actually fitted into their housings, and it gives you a really consistent and reliable product, which, like we demonstrate on the layout here today, we've got 17 wagons in this train, all coupled together with the new Rusty Rails magnetic couplings, and they aren't even flinching an inch. So
it's safe to say they're quite strong.
They certainly are strong. They're definitely well attracted to each other.
Very good. So how does a customer receive their package of couplings?
So they're supplied in packs of 7 pairs of couplings, so 14 couplings total. They are polarity sensitive, so they're pre-marked on the side of each of the couplings to show that which one's positive and which one's negative. And you can just clip them off the base plate that they come on. They'll just literally snap off the base plate, and then all you've got to do is take your tension lock coupling out of your original wagon, and then, or coach as the case may be, and then clip it into the NEM coupling pocket, roll the two wagons together with the couplings on, and they snap together, and keep repeating the same process to build up a whole rake of vehicles, different couplings on them.
And it's as simple as that?
Absolutely, yeah. So I mean, I suppose the only limitation to mention is that if you've got coaches or wagons which have got the step-down coupling type, then at the moment these are only straight shank couplings that have been done by Rusty Rails, so only designed for things like where the coupling pocket is for a straight coupling. You'll be able to see that on your original NEM pockets anyway, and your original NEM couplings. So if you've got, for example, Bachmann, their Mark 1s, some of their earlier mineral wagons, some of their 12-ton vent vans, they had a coupling which had a very definite step in the NEM. Before it actually got down to the actual tension lock part of the coupling, whereas everything else really has a dead straight coupling bar all the way through, and you'll be able to see that very easy as to where they're going to fit in.
So they're a universal coupling for anything that's at the standard height?
Yeah, that's right, yeah, exactly.
Okay, and they're available in different lengths?
Yeah, they're available in 2 different lengths. So you've got a 10mm length and a 12mm length, and now that length refers to the distance from the front of the NEM pocket to the front face of the magnet. And gives you slightly different lengths between vehicles. So, for example, if you've got tighter radius curves, or we've got buffers which are slightly longer on with some wagons, sometimes the NEM pocket position does vary between different rolling stock as well. So it gives you that choice of 2 different coupling types there.
And can you mix and match them? Can you have the long and the short ones together?
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah. So as long as you're following the polarity the correct way around, there's no reason why you can't join a 10mm to a 12mm, give you a slightly larger gap between 2 vehicles. Again, we're not talking about massive different distances here, but actually that 2mm does make the difference between buffer lock and no buffer lock in certain circumstances.
So why would you use them?
So I think the big advantage to me with a magnetic coupling type like this is where you've got block rakes of trains. So for example, on my own layout at home, I prefer my Class 70 to have a more typical uncoupling coupler, like for example a tension lock or a KD, where I can actually join and separate the locomotive. But when it comes to a block rake, I have a lot of fixed formation trains, which actually they're never going to be split, they're never going to be shunted. So actually, it actually makes sense just to tidy up and take away the tension lock coupling and give a really neat finish between the wagons. I think that's one of the things here that you do get with these magnetic couplings, is it does tidy up the space between the wagons. That's really the primary benefit for them.
I think my experience when I've done exhibitions with magnetic couplings is the quickness at taking them apart, putting them back into your storage boxes and what have you. Literally seconds. There's no trying to get the tension locks apart and what have you.
Yeah. It's a much cleaner way of managing joining railway vehicles together on a model railway. I mean, the other thing is, even if you are running block rakes, maybe like for example, let's say take this rake of J&As that's on the front of the layout here, we could set that up so that maybe 4 of the vehicles join in magnets, then we have a different coupler in between, then we have another batch of 4. So actually, if we wanted to do some shunting, we could then split that rake into sets of 4 for shunting. Again, it depends on your layout scenario at the end of the day.
Well, the design is flexible enough to enable you to do what you wish and mix and match, I guess, as you see fit.
Absolutely.
So importantly then, how much are they and how can customers get hold of them?
So these are now in stock on the Key Model World shop. That's shop.keymodelworld.com in the Rusty Rails modelling section. And they're priced at £9.99 for a pack. That gets you the 7 pairs, 14 couplings total in each pack. And we've got the 10mm and the 12mm lengths in stock now.
Fantastic, thank you very much. And we'll no doubt be featuring these in Hornby magazine in an upcoming issue as well very soon.
Definitely, and also look out for them on our layouts when we're out at shows.
Absolutely, we've got a few of those this summer. Thank you for watching. I hope you've enjoyed the video and we'll see you next time.